Welcome back to All About the Smokies. In this video, I'm here at the Mountain Breeze Motel in Pigeon Forge. I'm on a quest to find you guys some cheaper options for hotels or places to stay here in the Great Smoky Mountains. So let's check this place out. Alright, we're going to start in the bathroom for once. And let's take a look at these floors. Did you notice, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, the shine. These aren't brand new floors, but these have been well taken care of. That has been swept, that has been mopped at some point, definitely recently, thoroughly cleaned. There's nothing, even in the corners where, you know, you could kind of see some more filth or whatever. There's nothing back here. And here is the bathroom. Again, clean throughout. Just a painted brick, like concrete block rather, bathroom. The whole thing is kind of like pink. This particular one has these brown spots on here, but those are stains. So there's nothing I can really do about that, I don't think. But everything seems to be okay. Some rust up on that light. Again, that's the little things. So let's show you the rest of the room. Alright, this is shot from the bathroom area into the rest of the room. It is a nice sized room. It is a painted block wall all the way around. So I can tell the temperature difference in here. It's definitely a little bit cooler without even having the air conditioning on or anything than most rooms. It has a definite cooling effect. So let's look around. So we've got two beds here, two queen beds for this room. One nightstand. An interesting thing here is they have one USB, but it does have two actual plugs. Problem that I ran into immediately is I don't know what that is. That's definitely a sticky spot. I was hoping it was like maybe bubbled. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet here for you guys and make sure, because if it's just a can't tell. That might be a burn. Yeah, it's not coming up. Because I was going to say, everything looks like it's been wiped otherwise. It looks polished almost, but that has to be a permanent stain. Like a bubbling that's taken place. Because it is not coming up. It's not sticky in the slightest. So they've got two different light bulbs. Not a big deal. It's just little things. But one of them doesn't work because there's no. So this one has a pull chain. You can see it right there. This one does not have one at all. When I tried to turn this lamp on, neither of these pull chains. It sounds like it's breaking. They're not turning on. Countertop here seems to be fine. Clean enough. Everything has been wiped down. There's my shake. I'm going to finish here in a minute. Nice big table. Now I don't see extra chairs, but there is two of these, so you could sit around and eat a meal if you wanted to. So let's take a look at the bed cleanliness. I like the comforters. I always like when it's just a little something different or a little something more mountainy, if you will. I can say that there's a little bit of a must smell mixed with just the slightest bit of cigarette, but I think that's coming from the outside. Though it looks really wrinkled on camera, everything appears to be clean. I don't see any issues there. Let's pull this one back. Yeah, and the pillows seem extra clean too. I do like the little bear art here. So it does have a TV and dresser drawers. Looks like one of them's missing a handle. A desk, chair, and there's the other green chair I was talking about. And then this, in this bathroom area, they have the mini fridge, which looks like it's been here since they invented mini fridges, and a microwave, a little coffee maker, and an ironing board. And it looks like they've somewhat recently updated the sink, because this looks much more modern than the rest of the room. They do have some soaps and different things here, but definitely more modern sink, and it is super clean, and it's outside the bathroom, which we always like. Things you don't see in hotels this time of year is operating swimming pools and hot tubs outside. Maybe the hot tubs, but definitely very few have swimming pools. And the swimming pool is actually heated, and obviously the hot tub's heated. Let's go test that. They said it's heated. How warm is it? Pool looks very clean, and it's elevated just enough off the main road here. It's far enough away, and elevated rather, that it's not too bad. And just for perspective of where it's located, this hotel is right across the street from Holiday Inn, and here's Crave Golf, and here's Bennett's Barbecue. Let's try this water and not drop the phone in. Oh wow, that is super warm water. Now the big challenge wouldn't be swimming in this, it'd be getting back to the hotel room, but at least you can enjoy it while you're in there. Had to come back real quick at night. You see that steam rolling off that pool. I told you that was some warm water. I cannot imagine getting down back near freezing again. As warm as this is, can you imagine getting back out, having to walk all the way over to your room? Whew. It's definitely warm. Also wanted to show you something I've not really got to see up close, just driving by. But they have some of the Christmas stuff still up from Winterfest, right out in front of their hotel here. Okay, so that was the Mountain Breeze Motel here in Pigeon Forge, right on the Parkway. You guys wanted some value hotels, so we're bringing that to you. This one actually came in under $100. Here's the price with tax, and their average price per night, I'm going to pop that up here as well. I just looked at various points in time, and this one is one of the cheaper ones. Is family owned, has been for generations. Let's go through some of the things I really liked. Number one, of course, is the price. Price is great. Location is really good. You can jump off on to the Parkway, head either direction once you flip around. The one thing I'll say on this side, this isn't the side with all the things to do, as many things to do, if you will, especially when you're having to turn right out of here. But it is super easy to turn right out of here and head towards Gatlinburg. But if it's jam-packed, it's going to be a little more difficult to get turned around and go the other direction. Now, I will say this. You can take some back roads to avoid the Parkway altogether, especially if it's busy, and go straight over to Wears Valley Road without touching the parkway. And it was super quick, super easy to do. And then even from Wears Valley Road, you're hitting if you turn right and head back towards the parkway, then you're coming out at a light. So at that point, then you can turn left to head towards Sevierville if needed, or go straight across, and that will connect you all the way back to Teaster. So if you take Wears Valley Road, go through the light, like turn right onto Wears Valley Road, go straight through that light, and drive all the way until you hit another traffic light, that will be Teaster Lane. So then you can take that back way to get to the island, to get to Old Mill. So a lot of options to avoid the parkway traffic, but if you're just trying to use the parkway, the location here is fine. The staff was super kind, super sweet, and obviously people who have lived here for years, not seasonal employees, sweet ladies that care about their job, care about this place. Their breakfast options, or their things that they offer as far as food is concerned, they have all day long little individually packaged Krispy Kreme donuts. So you can take them back to your room and heat one of those up. She said they bring in them fresh every morning, so you can grab them first thing in the morning, they'll be fresh. Or even if you grab one throughout the day, you can, like I said, you can heat it up. Cookies, they have little homemade cookies there too. Popcorn, always available. Coffee, so that's a neat little thing. They don't have that continental breakfast, but they do offer some sweet treats and some popcorn. So big plus there. The pool, even though I didn't get to swim in it, was really warm. Which, this time of year in February when I stayed, you think, oh, they only have an outdoor pool. Like one other place I just stayed had an outdoor pool, but it was drained for the winter. So this place is like, hey, we're going to keep this party rolling. You can still swim. Now, how many people did I see swim throughout the day when I was coming and going? Not one. But Alex and I have done it before when it was really cold outside and the pool was warm. But that run back to your hotel room is miserable. But kudos to them for making the effort to warm water. And it's not a covered pool. This isn't like partially outdoors. This is fully open to the elements. It looked extremely clean. No debris sitting in it. But you think of how hard that would be to keep that water warm when it gets down below 30 degrees. And it still was warm. The beds were comfortable. Didn't have any problem sleeping last night. I dozed off a couple times when I was watching something. And that's usually a sign that I'm pretty comfortable. So it was a comfortable bed. Comfortable bed. Not the most comfortable I've ever been, and it's certainly nowhere near the worst. So it was fine. Cleanliness. At one point I thought I found something on the night table. The more that I investigated it, the more that it looked like somebody had set something super hot or something on the nightstand and it bubbled up. So I didn't find any issue anywhere. No hairs, nothing unclean. The bathroom floor was glossy clean, like it had been really scrubbed recently. So kudos to them. The linens, everything seemed to be impeccably clean. So I know when you get below a certain price point, that is always a concern. The only places I found like dust or dirt were on fixtures. That's not as big of a big deal because I'm not touching light fixtures and things a bunch. But there was some dust on some of those things. Now, on to a couple of the negatives. For me, it's going to sound nitpicky, but the light bulbs. So one of the lamps didn't work at all. The pull strings felt like I was going to pull the whole thing apart. Couldn't get the lights to come on the lamp on the desk behind me. The lamp on the nightstand, one of them worked. The other one had a separate bulb altogether, but no pull chain. So only one of those bulbs worked. So the room stayed pretty dark. Okay, on to my two biggest complaints about this place. First, when I'm looking for hotels, I don't typically pay any attention to whether it says smoking or non-smoking, because the large majority of places now are completely non-smoking. And so when I come into a room and there's a distinct smoke smell, it catches me off guard, because it isn't something I've dealt with in a hotel since I've been reviewing down here that I can recall. So I came in and the smell was a little damp. That wasn't super bad. You know, it's the ground floor and it's a concrete block walls, so it's essentially like a little basement here. But the smoke smell, and it never really fully left. They did have ashtrays sitting on the table, which felt like a throwback to me. I've not ever in a hotel down here seen that. Was I affected by it in any way, shape, or form? Like, did it affect my breathing or my experience here? No. Overall, it's just not something I've had to deal with. When you're used to just regular clean room smells, and this one kind of overtook all of that. But it wasn't terrible. So that was one. The other one was the noise. There's a gap in the door, and I'll pop it up on screen. There's a gap up in the door that just let in all the sound. You know, and we're far enough off the parkway, like there's some space. I don't know if you can hear, I just someone just walked by and I heard them clear the throat, just plain as day. But there's enough space between these rooms and the actual road that I shouldn't be able to hear street noise, but with the gap in the door I can. That you kind of get used to. But as soon as someone walks by and they're having a conversation, I hear literally every single word. So about 10:30, somebody came into the room on the other side of this wall and cranking Blues Traveler or something, singing their hearts out and talking, discussing what they wanted to do next. And I heard every single word, and they were in their room. That noise was rough. Every car door that shuts, I can hear it. So I think part of the problem would be fixed if they added some more seal or something to their doors. But beyond that, like hearing the noise on just the other side of the wall, I don't know how they fix that. It's these concrete block walls, and they're clearly not going to be, you know, double insulated in any way, shape, or form. So I don't know. That was a tough one for me. I like it to be quiet. I like it to be quiet. So if Pigeon Forge, that's above me. I don't know if you can hear that scraping sound. I don't know what that noise was. Would it be my first choice? No, but I don't even have a clue what that noise is. would I stay here again? That's a question I always ask. If none of my favorite other hotels in Pigeon Forge are available, would I have a problem staying here again? No. Would it be anywhere close to the top of my choices? Probably not. But if you're looking for a budget-friendly hotel, something at or under $100, then you can't go wrong with this place. You will have to overlook some things, but what it lacks, it makes up for in charm, the staff friendliness, a heated pool, and cleanliness. So honestly, if those are some of the things that you're after, this might be a place for you to try yourself. But it wasn't a bad experience in any way, shape, or form. It just wouldn't be something I would choose over some of my other favorite hotels. Well, that'll do it here from the Mountain Breeze Motel in Pigeon Forge along the Parkway. Hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, leave it a like. That'll do it for this video from the Great Smoky Mountains. We hope you have a great day. God bless.